Top 4 fruits to improve circulation and intimacy in seniors. Tired of feeling sluggish, cold, or disconnected from your partner? You're not alone, and you don't have to accept it as just aging. In today's video, we're revealing the top 4 fruits that naturally boost circulation, restore energy, and even reignite that spark of closeness you thought was gone for good. Many believe pills or special treatments are the only way to feel vibrant again. But here's the truth. 4 everyday fruits can help you feel more energized and connected. Naturally. These fruits don't just taste great. They support healthy blood flow, increase desire, and help bring back the intimacy you may have been missing. And yes, they work even if you're in your 70s or beyond. In just a moment, I'll tell you exactly which 4 fruits these are and how to use them to feel more alive, connected, and comfortable in your body again. I'll also share practical tips to make it simple. No stress, no fuss. So stay with me. This could truly change how you experience life after 60. Before we get started, be sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you don't miss helpful health tips tailored to your later years. Now, let's explore the heart of this video. 4 powerful fruits that can boost circulation and help restore that sense of connection after 60. These aren't magic pills, they're nature's gentle allies working with your body, not against it. And the first one might already be in your fridge. 1. Red grapes, the blood flow helper. Let me take you back to a moment in my practice about 15 years ago. I used to think only medicines could help blood flow in older people. But then I met Clara and Tom, a couple in their late 60s from Ohio. Tom was frustrated. His hands and feet were always cold, and he felt distant from Clara, especially in private moments. They wanted a natural solution, not another pill. The more I listened to seniors like them, who stayed healthy and happy, the more I saw something great right in front of me. Red grapes. Not some rare pill or fancy machine, but simple, natural red grapes. These little fruits look plain, but they have a strong helper called resveratrol. Imagine your blood vessels like garden hoses. Over time, they can get stiff, making it hard for blood to flow. Resveratrol helps those hoses relax and open, letting oxygen-rich blood reach your muscles, heart, brain, and yes, your private areas. Red grapes are special because they help blood flow where aging slows it down, especially in the lower body. As we get older, it's normal to feel cold feet, less response during closeness, or tiredness that hits too fast. When blood doesn't move well, neither does energy, desire, or connection. Red grapes help bring that back. For older men, this fruit is a game changer. Eating red grapes every day has shown good results in making erections stronger and lasting longer because resveratrol helps make nitric oxide, a key part for healthy erections. Unlike man-made drugs, grapes do this gently, without bad effects. For women, red grapes help blood flow and feeling in the pelvic area, which often fades with age. This means more comfort, warmth, and deeper emotional moments during closeness. It's about bringing back not just the body, but the feeling. Try this tomorrow morning. Grab a small bowl of red grapes, about 15 to 20, and eat them while sipping your coffee. Or toss them into a smoothie with a banana for a sweet, energizing start. Clara and Tom started with a handful every afternoon, and within a month, Tom noticed his feet felt warmer, and Clara said their quiet moments together felt closer, like they were rediscovering each other. Buy seedless red grapes for convenience, and keep them washed in a bowl on your counter so they're easy to grab. If fresh grapes aren't in season, frozen ones work just as well. Pop them in your mouth like candy. The key is consistency. Make it a daily habit like brushing your teeth. What's great is that something as easy as grapes can bring back what many thought was gone forever. I've had couples like Clara and Tom come back months later, surprised at how a small habit brought back such a big part of their lives, and I smile every time because it's not magic. It's good science and smart choices. We're just starting, because the next fruit isn't just good for blood flow. It strongly protects your kidneys and quietly helps your private health. Ready to find out what it is? Let's keep going. 2. Cranberries, the kidney guard. If there's one fruit I used to ignore, it's cranberries. For years, I thought of them as just a sour side dish at Thanksgiving. Not a big deal. But then I met Margaret, a 72-year-old retired nurse who glowed with energy. She told me she ate cranberries every day and still felt close to her husband. Her story wasn't unique. Other patients mentioned cranberries too. I looked at the research, and what I found changed everything I thought. Cranberries are some of the best protectors of your kidneys and urinary system, two areas that quietly affect an older person's ability to feel good, keep energy, and stay close. Think of your kidneys like filters in a pool. If they get clogged, the water gets dirty, slowing everything down. When kidneys don't work well, bad stuff builds up, blood flow slows, and swelling creeps into private areas. This can lower desire, reduce feeling, and for men hurt erection strength and stamina. Cranberries step in as natural protectors. They're full of parts that fight swelling, clean the urinary system, and help blood vessels around the pelvic area. This keeps blood moving where it matters most. For men, this means stronger, more dependable erections, because healthy kidneys help blood pressure and nitric oxide, two must-haves for good performance. For women, cranberries reduce irritation, make closeness more comfortable, and boost confidence during private moments. Most importantly, they help both partners feel safe and connected without hidden discomfort. Margaret's trick was simple. She added a handful of dried cranberries to her morning oatmeal. You can try this too. Sprinkle them on cereal, mix them into a salad, or sip a small glass of unsweetened cranberry juice with breakfast. One patient, John, started drinking a 4-ounce glass of juice daily. After a few weeks, he said his urinary discomfort eased, and he felt more confident with his wife. Look for unsweetened cranberry juice or dried cranberries with no added sugar. Check the label at the store. If the tart taste is too strong, mix the juice with water or add dried cranberries to yogurt for a sweeter bite. Aim for a small amount daily, like a topping on one meal. It's an easy way to support your kidneys and feel better overall. I've had patients who quietly dealt with urinary problems, dryness, or loss of desire, only to feel better by adding cranberries to their meals. When pain and pressure go away, connection gets easier, and that connection is what makes life after 60 so special. This fruit deserves a place in your day, not just for your kidneys, but for your blood flow, closeness, and peace of mind. But what if there was a fruit that didn't just protect your body, but gave you energy and life from inside? A fruit that boosts testosterone and makes your body feel awake again? That's next. 3. Papaya, the energy giver. Papaya feels like a burst of sunshine. Maybe it's the bright orange color or how it melts in your mouth like a memory of summer days. But beyond its sweet taste lies a hidden strength most people over 60 don't know. Papaya is one of the best fruits for bringing back male energy and helping blood flow all over the body. I'll never forget Henry, a 68-year-old retired school principal who came to me upset. He wasn't sleeping well, had no energy, and closeness with his wife, Ellen, felt like a far-off memory. He ate well, walked every day, and still felt empty. We added papaya to his routine, just a cup in the morning with some Greek yogurt. Weeks later, he came back smiling, a bit shy, and said, "Doc, I feel like me again." Ellen winked and said their mornings felt warmer. Something had changed. Papaya is full of vitamins A, C, and E, plus enzymes like papain that help digestion and reduce swelling. But what makes it special is how it helps testosterone and blood flow, especially in older men. It balances hormones naturally while making blood vessels more flexible and delivering oxygen better. This leads to stronger, longer-lasting erections and new physical energy. For women, papaya balances estrogen, improves blood flow to the pelvic area, eases dryness, and helps with arousal. It also helps the adrenal glands, your body's stress handlers, so you can enjoy closeness without stress or tiredness. Try scooping half a papaya for breakfast, cut it in half, remove the seeds, and eat it with a spoon, maybe with a dollop of yogurt, or blend it into a smoothie with a splash of orange juice. Henry started with this, and he said it became his favorite part of the morning, not just for the taste, but for how it made him feel, awake, ready, and closer to Ellen. If fresh papaya isn't at your store, look for frozen chunks in the freezer aisle. They're just as good. Keep it simple. Prep it the night before so it's ready to eat. If the texture feels new, start with a small portion and pair it with something familiar, like toast. Eat it a few times a week to feel the difference. What I love about papaya is how simple it is. It's not a pill, it's a fruit you can enjoy in the morning, feeling it work quietly inside you. It brings back confidence and connection naturally, with steady results. If you want a spark in your body and relationship, papaya is your quiet friend. It doesn't promise huge changes, but it often gives something deeper: energy, warmth, and the desire to connect again. And just when you think fruits can't do more, wait until you hear about one that helps your heart, hormones, sleep, and closeness. 4. Cherries, the closeness booster. A bowl of cherries feels like a small luxury. Maybe it's their deep red color or how they make you slow down and enjoy each one. But what cherries do inside your body is even better than their taste. I once worked with Linda and George, a couple in their late 60s, married for over 40 years. They loved each other deeply, but something had shifted. George felt slow and upset, missing the passion that used to come easily. Linda missed their closeness, but didn't want to push him. They were ready to try something natural. I suggested cherries based on studies showing they help blood flow, reduce swelling, and improve private responses. They weren't sure, but gave it a try. 2 months later, they came back holding hands, full of energy and laughing like newlyweds. Linda said, "It's like we found each other again." I knew why. Cherries have strong helpers called anthocyanins, which reduce swelling in arteries, increase nitric oxide, and improve blood vessel health all over the body. This means better blood flow, not just to your heart or brain, but to areas important for arousal, feeling, and response. For older men, this improves blood flow to the penis, making erections firmer and lasting longer without drugs. For women, cherries help pelvic blood flow, making closeness more comfortable, enjoyable, and emotionally full. But cherries also calm the mind. Full of natural melatonin, they help you sleep deeper. Better sleep balances hormones, lowers stress, and opens you emotionally. These aren't just body changes. They're the pieces of lasting closeness. Try eating 10-15 fresh cherries as an evening snack, maybe while watching TV, or pit them and toss them into a bowl of oatmeal. Linda and George made it a ritual. They'd share a bowl of cherries after dinner, chatting about their day. They said it wasn't just the fruit, it was the moment that brought them closer. Fresh cherries can be pricey, so try frozen or dried ones. Both work well. Pit them ahead of time to save effort, and store them in a container for easy access. If you're not a fan of the taste, mix them with yogurt or blend them into a smoothie. Aim for a small serving a few times a week, especially at night to help with sleep. What's wonderful about cherries is how gentle they are. There's no rush, just steady care. They soften blood vessels, support hormones, and bring your mind and body together. I've seen cherries change relationships, not by fixing everything fast, but by opening the door to connection again. They remind your body what it can do, and sometimes that's all you need to feel close again. Here's how to start. Today. If you're still watching, something inside you is ready for change. Maybe you felt slower, less connected, or tired of hearing that this is just getting old. But it's not all true. Your body still wants to respond, to heal, and with the right food, it can. That's why I love this idea. We're not talking about strict diets, expensive pills, or hard routines. We're talking about fruit, real, natural fruit that your body knows and loves. Start small. Pick one fruit that feels right for you. Maybe it's red grapes in the afternoon, dried cranberries in your salad, papaya with breakfast, or cherries in the evening. There's no wrong way to start. Consistency matters most. Give your body a daily sign that you're choosing life, flow, and connection. For example, imagine Sarah, a 70-year-old widow who wanted to feel better. She started with grapes, keeping a bowl on her kitchen table. Every day she'd grab a handful while reading. After a few weeks, she noticed her hands felt warmer and she had more energy to walk with friends. It wasn't huge, but it was enough to make her smile again. Make it fun? Create a fruit corner in your fridge with these 4 fruits. Try one each day for a week to see which you like best. Shop at a local market for fresh options or buy in bulk online to save money. If you live with a partner, make it a team effort. Eat the fruits together and talk about how you feel. Over the next few weeks, you might notice small changes. Warmer hands, a clearer mind, better sleep, or a quiet spark in close moments. These are signs, whispers of energy saying, "I'm still here." I've seen men in their 70s reconnect with partners after years apart. I've seen women feel good in their bodies again, not because they turned back time, but because they fed the life they have. So today, look at your fridge or grocery list differently. See fruit as a tool, a healing gift, a step forward. Let this be the day you start, not because someone told you to, but because you deserve to feel good, stronger, closer, and more alive than you thought you could. Let's pause for a moment. Think about where you are right now, maybe at your kitchen table, maybe in your living room, the hum of life around you. You've reached a point where it's easy to accept less energy, less touch, less connection, not because you want to, but because it feels like that's how aging is. But I'm here to tell you, from one person to another, that's not true. You're not done, you're not too old, and your body hasn't given up on you. These 4 fruits, red grapes, cranberries, papaya, and cherries, are simple, but they stand for something bigger. A daily chance to remind your body what it can do. They bring back not just blood flow, but confidence. Not just closeness, but a sense of being fully alive. Your body has carried you through so much. Years of work, sleepless nights with kids, life's worries, joys, losses, and wins. Now, when you have time to enjoy what matters, connection, closeness, love, you deserve to feel supported, not held back. Think of Robert, a 74-year-old grandfather who felt stuck. He started eating cherries at night and noticed he slept better. That led to more energy, which led to walks with his wife, which led to holding hands again. It wasn't one big moment. It was small steps that added up to a new chapter. Keep a journal for a month. Note how you feel after adding these fruits. Share the journey with a friend or partner to stay motivated. If you slip up, don't worry. Just pick one fruit and start again. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. These fruits aren't a fix for everything, but they're a quiet change. They work with care, not force, with wisdom, not noise. I hope you take away more than a shopping list. I hope you believe it's not too late to feel better, to hold hands and feel warmth, to wake up hopeful, to look at your partner or yourself with a spark that never really left. Age doesn't take everything, it gives something too. The chance to love deeper, value more, and know what matters. So if tomorrow you eat cherries or grab grapes before a walk, know you re-choosing to live with purpose, to care for your body because it still has so much to give. This isn't the end, it's a new path of energy, closeness, and finding yourself again. You've cared for others your whole life. Now it's time to care for you. You deserve joy, connection, and the belief that your best days might still be ahead. I'd love to hear from you. Share one thing you learned and plan to try. Let's help each other on this journey. Your thoughts mean a lot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life your way.